Ain't nothing changed with them bitches, they know my name now. It's such a shame a youngin' fella kill a game now. And I be in it for the money, fuck the fame now. Got all these niggas asking what's his fucking name now. Said this is blood, this is crip, but this is gang now. Fuck up my business while you all up in my lane now. Heard he get a little bit street fame now. He getting money, bought himself a new chain now. Just yesterday I was another broke nigga till I got the call from my bro like we got work nigga. And got the call late night, but Lord knows we was out there all night trying to get that money right. And goddamn a couple beers feel good in my hand, finesse in that motherfucker like a silverfish.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning on the West Coast. Good afternoon on the East Coast and the South. Missing last week, was gone, but it's a good thing. We had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of sports to catch up to. We're going to start football, then we just going to do a wide range. We're not going to have specific topics this week. We're going to do football first, basketball first, then we're going to open it up for phone calls. That should be interesting. I know a lot of people got issues with my opinion, so it should be pretty fun. Invite some of my friends into the conversation. Start with football. Now, remember the first podcast, I had specific things to talk about as far as Odell and Melo and et cetera, but we're going to start the football topic off with my football team, obviously, because they're 0-3, and they're pretty much playing horrible and doing terrible things and very undisciplined. We're going to start with the person whose fault it is the most, and we're going to start with Ben McAdoo, because for some odd reason, and we're going to take the gloves off now. We're not going to be as nice as I've been in prior episodes because I'm sick of this shit already. So, we're gonna be direct, and first and foremost, we're going to tell Ben McAdoo to get his shit together. He came here to be a better offensive decision maker than Tom Coughlin. We watched him horribly work with this offense for years, do the same offense for almost, I don't know, how many years was he there, 10, 12? However long he was there, that's how long he ran the same offense. Get Ben McAdoo, and we're pretty much watching the same thing we've been watching about 2-3 years now. Now, my issues with this is, what the hell was the point of going to get Brandon Marshall and a tight end at 6'6" that runs a 4.4, 4.5 if you were not going to use them properly? What the fuck was the point of going to get him? Somebody help me understand what was the point of going to get him. And I'm tired of you looking stupid on the sideline with that stupid-ass new haircut. No one cares about your haircut. No one cares about your look. No one cares about none of that. What we care about are wins right now, and we're 0-3. And we're 0-3 because you keep calling dumbass offensive plays. Just plain stupid. We barely have an offensive line that can protect the quarterback. What in the hell makes you think you should run the ball like that on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 or whenever you ran it like that? You're being an asshole. You're out here calling plays like you got Aaron Rodgers over there and you have Eli Manning. You can't say they look similar. They look nothing alike. They're nothing alike. Period. This is a fact. So you out here just with a regular offensive line thinking he should move around a little bit and run out the pocket. Eli Manning is not running anywhere. Go to hell. Get used to it. That ain't who you got. Evan Ingram, I don't know why you just sitting him play. Move him around. He can be a wide receiver. He could go in the slot. He could be in a tight end. Move him around. This isn't only about Odell Beckham. Like, Odell, I have a problem with you too, sir. Don't worry. I'll get to you. You want to run around pissing like a dog and a bunch of other shit, and we're 0-3. And that was your first touchdown of the season. And shit, probably the first giant touchdown of the season, really. Who cares if they got one prior to? Cut the shit. Cut the antics. No one cares. We always have to deal with your antics. I said this in the very first podcast. We're willing to deal with your antics and all the things that come with you as long as you're in the playoffs and you're winning games. You're 0-3, and it's not looking like you're going to make the playoffs, and the fucking season just began. Get it together. We don't care. I don't know if you didn't get my message on the very first podcast about a month ago, but no one cares. We don't care about your damn commercials. We don't care about your damn hair. We don't care about your fucking dance moves after the touchdown. We care about wins right now, and we're 0-3. Back to Ben McAdoo. You are doing terrible. You have called out every single person you possibly could call out except yourself. You are calling terrible fucking plays. Horrid. Just horrid. You don't have the line for the shit you're trying to call. Quicker, faster plays, things down the field, use the receivers that we spent money on. Okay? But I'm not going to sit here and talk about you this whole day because I'd be fucking bored and I'd be pissed off. Okay? Let's go to other teams. Atlanta Falcons. I'm talking about the Hawks. Either way, Atlanta Falcons. So far, so good. You guys are winning games by the skin of your teeth. Now, the issue with this is, the last time you did this, you guys ended up falling the fuck apart at the end. Not bad, though. Run the ball more. But you're balling. Can't knock your hustle. Patriots, way to wake up. Way to wake up, Patriots. Figured y'all would get it together. Figured, as everybody get acclimated, it'll be okay. Like the way y'all playing so far. Defense trash. Defense is trash. Defense is horrid. But so far, so good. Carolina Panthers. Told y'all Christian McCaffrey wasn't going to mean a damn thing. Cam Newton better get it together, man. All these commercials and all this stuff. Cam, get it together, bro. Don't nobody care about your injuries, the hits you done took. Don't nobody care. You got to get back to that Super Bowl because it was horrible and you haven't played well since. Get it together. Big Ben calls out his own performance. That's the storyline tonight. Who cares? I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to keep telling y'all. Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, same dudes. Same dudes. It's all about your preference on how they look, but they are the same dudes. Andrew Luck will return to practice next week. Ha, 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 ha. I'm in a group chat with a couple people that tried to tell me that Andrew Luck was better than Russell Wilson. Ha! Told you that was bullshit. Told you Andrew Luck was overhyped. But whatever. We can keep waiting around for him to be great, I guess. Jameis Winston and get y'all shit together because I got y'all balling this year. I need y'all to wake up. Y'all not playing as good as I thought y'all would. Y'all doing okay, but not as good as I thought you would. Dalvin Cook, shout out to you, Dalvin. Way to play, bro. You should have got drafted way earlier. Way to play. Alex Smith, way to ball. Way to ball. It sucks you had to get another young quarterback around you for you to, play up to your potential, but it's appreciated. Some good quarterback play out there, brother. I mean, last time we saw you play like this, Colin Kaepernick was there. I guess you got to keep a young dude getting ready to take your job for you to play well, but we know how that turned out last time. So, don't take the wrong hit, get a concussion. You know you will lose your job. Yikes. Raider fans, you guys get on my goddamn nerves. I want you guys to stop the shit. Okay, you guys haven't been good in years, about 15 to be exact. Like Rich Gannon and Tim Brown and Jerry Rice and relax. And y'all didn't even win then. So really, shut the fuck up. Win some games. Michael Crabtree is trash. I don't care what y'all say, how he feels. He's trash. He's been trash. So for Josh Norman to talk crazy to him like that, it was beautiful because he ain't that good for him to be talking crazy and all that. Amari Cooper, don't worry about that, man. You'll get him back. You will see him again, and you handle things accordingly. Michael Crabtree can't because nobody respects his wide receiver play. They might respect him as a person. He's a winner at life. But as far as a football player, loser alert. Sorry. Yeah, Derek Carr, you doing your thing. I got respect for your game, but Raider fans are starting to annoy me. These guys acting like they've been to the Super Bowl often and been winning. Cut the shit. Baltimore Ravens, losers. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. It's bad. I got a homeboy who said after Ray Lewis left, you guys were done. I didn't think that was true, but I guess it was because Joe Flacco is. You just got your ass whipped by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on, bro. Come on, son. Get it together. A lot of protests this week. I'm just going through an NFL. Y'all roll with me. A lot of protests this week. It's good to see unity. A lot of it is the backlash at what Trump said and not so much what Kaepernick originally took the knee for. We're losing focus on that part of it. I still think Kaepernick's trash. But again, I will appreciate why he's doing it. I just think his thoughts on it derive from someone else, not necessarily his own. But again, I appreciate his stance. Showed a lot of unity. That Cowboy shit was fake. I don't know what y'all talking about. Yeah, all right. Jerry Jones ain't finna twist my arm. That shit fake, man. Whatever. Detroit Lions. Only you idiots can lose like that. Oh, man, I don't even get excited about the Lions because I've had faith in the Lions before, but the problem with the Lions is they always fail you. So it doesn't matter. They should be dominating. They should kill people like Aaron Rodgers in the division. The problem is Aaron Rodgers has been spanking their ass for years. I mean, he stays in the playoff picture because his division is so trash. It's not like he has real competition. He knows he can beat you guys. The Cowboys, a lot of people keep saying Cowboys Super Bowl bound, Cowboys Super Bowl good. Y'all tripping, bro. They getting away with it early right now. It's early. This shit ain't gonna last. I don't know what y'all watching. This shit ain't gonna last. The Eagles will get stronger. The Eagles will get stronger. We have to be careful. Giant fans, be careful with them. They are getting stronger. And quiet as kept, the Redskins seem to have this knack for hanging around and always give us difficulties. So, we got patience right now, Giants fans. We can have patience, but this week is a must-win by far. We cannot go 0-4. I will have no confidence. Even if we win, you can book it right here. I have no confidence we go 0-4. Like, none. Zero. Even though some people have done, been able to overcome their issues, I highly doubt it. The Arizona Cardinals, joke. Sorry. They're a joke. Who else we going to? The Rams are doing okay. Jared Goff looks like he's developing a little bit. Shout out to Todd Gurley, my guy. Probably my favorite running back in the league right now. Thinking Mariota got hit. Everybody's all sensitive about it. Get your ass out of bounds if you don't want to get hit, homeboy. Seattle, you guys are terrible on offense. Pete Carroll, go find an offensive coordinator. Quickly. Someone with someone that knows magic. Drew Brees and the Saints, please. No one's thinking about you guys. Who did I miss out on in the NFL? They might not be that important because clearly I don't remember them. Outside of that, NFL, so far so good. It's shaping up to be a pretty damn good year. I think there's going to be a lot of it's going to be a lot to watch towards the end of the season. A lot of playoff pitchers are not going to be, as defined as they normally are until like towards the end. That's about it right now. That's it for the football segment, y'all. We'll be right back. Another Chappelle Show.
Ain't nothing changed with them bitches, they know my name now. It's such a shame a youngin' fella kill a game now. And I be in it for the money, fuck the fame now. Got all these niggas asking what's his fucking name now. Said this is blood, this is crip, but this is gang now. Fuck up my business while you all up in my lane now. Heard he get a little bit street fame now. He getting money, bought himself a new chain now. Just yesterday I was another broke nigga till I got the call from my bro like we got work nigga. And got the call late night, but Lord knows we was out there all night trying to get that money right. And goddamn, a couple bands feel good in my hand, finesse that motherfucker like a silver.
Again, another Chappelle Show, y'all. Welcome. Okay, so we are on an end to the NBA. It is time. people. The time is getting near. Training camps have started, and there has been a lot going on since since I was last on air. A lot of things to get to, and I'm going to do it very quickly, so stick with me. Bear with me here, people. It's a lot to take in at one time, but let's start with the biggest news of it all. Carmelo Anthony has been traded from the New York Knicks to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Enes Kanter and Doug McDermott and a second-round pick. Most people say the Knicks could have gotten more. I say you guys are fucking drunk. I didn't want Tristan Thompson, so that wasn't going to fly. Cleveland wasn't going to give up a first pick. Houston, I didn't want Ryan Anderson on that amount of money. So I didn't want a lot of these things. So I don't really see what I don't really see it. I don't really see it. I don't see how they could have got more. I just don't see how they could have got more in. So, let's talk about Paul George and Carmelo and Russell coming in. Great. This is great for Melo, actually. This is the best position Melo has ever been in his entire career, everybody. So, to me, I'm excited to see what he does. This is the best positions he's ever done. These are two superstar players in their prime he's having. So, okay, we're going to bring in a caller right now. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Who we on with?
Hey, man, we on the phone with Goldie, man, calling all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. All the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, what's going on, Goldie?
Hey, man, you covered some stuff on the NFL. I'd also like to touch on Melo real quick. I agree with you, man. The Dallas Cowboys, that was bogus. Kneeling before, like, what are you really protesting, man? Like, y'all protesting? That was weak.
Correct. Very weak.
Yeah, and also about Melo. I really wanted to call you about Melo. I know you're a big Melo fan. Is he going to play the 4? Is he going to play the 3? What's he going to do? And if he played the 3, what are we going to do with Paul George?
Speak up some more.
I said, is Melo going to play the 3? And if he does play the 3, what's going to happen to Paul George? And if he doesn't play the 3, is he going to be a stretch 4? How do you see that lineup working out? And I'm going to hang up and let you go.
All right, I got you. Melo's going to play the 4. He says he's prepared to, but he has to in that system over there. You know, they got KD stretching the floor. They got Golden State has KD stretching the floor along with Draymond Green. Sometimes they'll interlock at the 4 to 5. Melo's going to have to play the 4. George will probably be at the 3. Robertson will be at the 2. Russell will be at the 1. Adams will be at the 5. And then they're going to move around a bunch of lineups. Jerry and Grant is going not Jerry and Grant. The other Grant brother, I just blew his name, but the other Grant brother will play in some of those with Melo. Watch out for their rookie. Terrence Ferguson can jump out the gym and can play a little bit. He's gonna have a big say in how their season goes. Well, even though he's 19, he's gonna have to get them some buckets off the bench. Raymond Felton a spell, but Melo will definitely be on the floor. Melo will definitely be at the 4 position, and that's how that's gonna go so far. This is still the best position he's ever been in, ever. This is the best position Melo has ever been in, y'all. This is the best threesome he's ever been a part of. And he has to get it done. The pressure doesn't fall off of Melo back, y'all. I'm a big Melo fan, but the pressure don't fall off him. He got to pick it up. Now he got to go. He got to go Western Conference Final. It's a failure complete. It's a complete failure if he does not go Western Conference Finals, everybody. We do not get to let him off the hook. Now that he's where he want to be in a winning situation, now he has to do everything in his power to win. I think he's in a good situation. I think Golden State is in his way. Minnesota's in his way. That's about it. Any and everybody else, they shouldn't have anything for them once they get accustomed to playing together. D. Wade is back in Cleveland. Oh, LeBron, you sucker. Had to go get big bro, huh? You just had to go get big bro. Couldn't do it without big bro, huh? Whatever. Who cares? I still think this team is very injury prone. And by the way, for everybody that is sitting here screaming about Jay Crowder, I want you guys to stop smoking whatever it is you're smoking. Okay, whatever it is you're smoking, whatever it is you're drinking, stop. Jay Crowder, I listened to somebody, Shannon Sharp or what's his name? Max Kellerman compared Jay Crowder to Draymond Green. When? In what world? Jay Crowder is not no damn Draymond Green. You guys are alcoholics. And don't call up here with your alcoholic shit, because I'm going to let you have it. I promise you. Jay Crowder is trash, man. Y'all better stop it, man. Y'all better get it together. Jay Crowder is not that good. Like, Draymond Green, 3-and-D guy. The team is very injury prone. Right now, Jose Calderon, Derrick Rose, D-Wade. I got respect for D-Wade. He gonna knock down big shots. He gonna get his. They not just gonna treat him like anything, but I don't know if he's gonna be the difference to them winning and losing. I still got Boston taking Cleveland about 6, maybe 7. Watch out for Milwaukee. Every quiet as kept. Milwaukee ain't did a lot, but as quiet as kept. Watch out for Milwaukee. I'm paying Washington absolutely no mind, because John Wall has repeatedly failed to show that he is the best player in the Eastern Conference, not named LeBron James, as he should be right now, current date. John Wall is supposed to be the man in the Eastern Conference. People are supposed to be screaming and beating down the door to join the Wizards because he should be on his way, but clearly he's not. So I don't believe in him, and I don't think they're going to get it done, and I don't think they have enough. Who else are we looking at in NBA? Knicks. Melo gone, man. I hope you guys could get about 30, 35 games. I want to see some growth. I want to see some productivity offensively. The points should go up now. I don't want to hear about, he's holding the ball. Ball should flow more shots should get up, so more points should be on the board. Porzingis, it's your world now. You walked out of an exit meeting. You were the man. You want what you want, got what you wanted. You're the man now. So now all the pressure goes on you. The New York media tabloids go on you. I hope you're ready for the pressure, sir. I hope you're ready for the pressure, sir. Kyrie, loved your interview, bro. I don't knock your hustle, man. Get out of there when you ready to get out of there, man. Be your own man. Oh, another thing for all of you personalities that seem, even the Charles Barkley, but all you personalities that think Kyrie Irving is stupid for wanting to be his own man and go try to win on his own and show who he is now and his development as a point guard and as a leader and as a man. You guys are idiots and you guys are suckers. You guys are people who did not do this. A lot of you guys are people who didn't do that on your own. You didn't go join somebody else so to make your chances easier to win a championship. You played and let your legacy be what it was at the end of the day. Now you're basically going against Kyrie Irving and calling him stupid and calling him selfish and whatever else you guys have called him, all because he doesn't want to be under LeBron's shadow anymore and he wants to go be his own man. I applaud that. And this new NBA of suckers and everybody want to be friends and nobody want to compete against each other and nobody want to go show why they the best or why they whatever they were drafted to quote unquote be. I appreciate that. I appreciate you wanting to go to be in your own situation and prove your worth. Win, lose, or draw, I'm behind you, brother. I appreciate it. I really, really, really do appreciate it. The Minnesota Timberwolves are scary. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. The Minnesota Timberwolves are scary. I got them taking Golden State 7. I was speaking with a guy who told me I'm drunk and I'm tripping, but I got them going 7. 7 people. I have them going 7 with Golden State. I know that sounds kind of crazy, right? Just wait for it. Who else in the NBA is who else in the NBA I have you guys should watch out for. Watch out quietly for the Hornets. They didn't do a lot. They didn't make a lot of splashes, but Kemba Walker, Malik Monk, Dwight Howard, there. I believe Marvin Williams is still there. They're about 2-3 years in. Let me pull up their roster while I'm talking to you guys. But I got a feeling Charlotte gonna make some noise quietly in the East. They haven't had a lot of turnover this year. They've been together a couple of years, a couple playoff runs. Nothing deep, but I just got a feeling they can have a big year, quiet as kept. They can have a very quiet year, quietly good year. Nicholas Batum is still there. Frank Kaminsky is still there. Cody Zeller, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, I believe, is healthy. Marvin Williams is there. Dwight Howard, Jeremy Lamb is there. Malik Monk is there. They quiet as kept. They got a solid team. They got some vets. They got some young guys. They got some scorers. Michael Carter Williams is there. I didn't notice. I definitely didn't notice that. That's a nice pickup for them. Marcus Page is over there. Always got love for him. Dwayne Bacon is over there. They just Jason Maxill is over there. Some more veterans. Isaiah Hicks is over there. Another young guy, but he's seasoned. They got some young bodies over there, man. They got some young bodies over there. The talented group. They could absolutely make some noise. Again, if you're listening right now, you could call in 323-293-3375. Call in right now. Let's discuss it. Football, basketball, baseball, it don't matter. Detroit Pistons, I think they're going to have a pretty good season, actually. I think Detroit's going to shock a few people in the East. I think they could be anywhere from 4 to 7. I think they could be anywhere from 4 to 7. The Miami Heat, I think they'll slide into the playoff picture. I don't think they're all that good, but they have some talent. They have enough talent to fight with the Detroits and the Hornets and whoever else of the lower pool of guys. Hawks, trash. They're in the lottery hunt. We already spoke about the Bucks. Nuggets, I really didn't pay attention to the Nuggets. I know they picked up Paul Millsap. Who gives a damn? But they're in the West. They're going to compete. They're going to be they'll fight for that 8th spot. Maybe 7th. They'll fight for that 8. Rockets, you guys are the big losers in the Melo trade because you guys do not have a lot of depth, which you traded a lot of to send to the Clippers. And it's only 2 of you guys, and most teams got more than 2 of you guys, and it's going to be a problem when you see OKC or you see Golden State or you see Minnesota and they're starting 5, almost 1 through 5, minus Roberson or OKC. And maybe Gorgie Jang in Minnesota, if that's who starts at the center. Outside of them, those are the only 2 that probably can't get their own bucket. But everybody else, 4 could get a bucket. I think maybe 2, maybe 3 of you guys could get a bucket, but who knows? You guys might turn out to nah, I'm lying. You guys are not going to turn out to win anything. You guys might make it to the second round. I'm being honest. Bulls are going to suck. The Clippers are going to be better than people think they are, but they're not going to be as good as they normally are. But they're going to be solid. They'll still be in a playoff picture. I don't have them dropping too far off. I'll give them anywhere from 4 to... Let me be realistic, 4 to 7. I don't like Blake Griffin. He thinks he's a 4, but he thinks he's a 3. He's drunk. He's not a 3. The quicker he learns that, the quicker he'll be a winner in the NBA. I don't know. Trailblazers is solid. I actually would have liked to see Melo with them, but I think Trailblazers still going to do what they do. They still going to make it into the playoff, that 5, 6, 7 range, maybe 8, depending on how they get off, how they season start off for them. Who else we got out here? Who else we have out here that is that I think will make some noise, or topics that we've been missing over the past week? Oh, let me get back into this Kyrie LeBron thing. Let me tell you how this LeBron James interview was bullshit. That LeBron James press conference about how he tried to help Kyrie Irving and gave him the keys. Yeah, okay. Now I do think he tried to help him as far as be a better point guard, pick up certain qualities, give him certain DNAs. Yeah. But like Shannon Sharp with the whole, I gave him everything. Because I feel like Shannon Sharp is somehow, some way connected with LeBron James, so that LeBron James or his people voice their opinion or their feelings of certain things over to Shannon Sharp. And Shannon Sharp voices it on his show. Because he's a little too passionate, a little too sure about the things that he's saying. Makes me feel like he has an inside track. But which is okay. perfectly fine. But if that is true, and you feel like, well, what more can I give him? I gave him the last shot. You're full of shit. You didn't give him the last shot of anything. I don't know if you don't know that these games are on YouTube, or there's real people who care about sports that pay attention, but I pay attention very well. I know within those last let's say 345, maybe 350. I know there is a point where you go into, I know there is a point where you go in to get a layup, your hand is hit. Andre Iguodala is guarding you. He tips the ball, you missed the layup, or they didn't give you the foul call, whatever. I also know after your block, you came down, you dribbled the clock down to the shot clock, pretty much to the shot clock, got into the paint about 10 to 15 feet, went for a hook shot that missed everything. That came back, another play happened, y'all got the ball called, timeout. This is when you see Kyrie Irving talking to himself to get it together because he missed that layup. No, wrong. That's the play after. I know Kyrie's talking to himself. He come out, he knocked down the shot. So that whole give it to Kyrie, let him take the big shot shit, miss me with it. You had a chance to close that game. You that ain't you. Hell, you missed the first free throw when you got to the line. That wasn't you. You didn't, that extra energy on offense to crash the rim, try to dunk on Draymond, that happened after that three was made. So all of that, I gave him the last shot. Not saying that. That's not what you said in the press conference. That's what Shannon Sharp made it out to be, and I was ready to give him the keys. Chill, bro. You was ready to give him the keys to close games. You wasn't giving him no keys to carry out through the entire game. No, you wasn't. You're a liar. If that's the case, then we'll see. If that's the case, then we'll see what how you go with Isaiah Thomas on that. All right, we got another caller in. Let's get to the call line.
What up, man? It's Herb, man. What we talking about?
Huh? We talking about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, we talking.
Speak up some. I can't hear you.
Do we really care about this Thunder trade? Is it really a move?
Yeah, we do care about the Thunder trade. Why not? Why isn't it a move to you?
Does that compete with Golden State?
They do compete with Golden State.
What's on the bench? Tell me what's on the bench.
What's on OKC's bench?
Yeah.
Raymond Felton, Terrence Ferguson, the other Grant brother. I can't remember his name. I've been screwing it up. Jeremy Grant is on there. The little okay shooter and what's his name?
The second-year player, that's who you talked about, the shooter.
Nah, Kyle Singler, Patrick Patterson is there. Arbonis. I was talking about Arbonis. Arbonis is there. Samaje Christian. It's not a deep bench. Don't get me wrong. It's not. And Dakari Johnson, really. So it's not like a major bench. Do I think they need to pick up a piece or two? Yeah, but tell me why they can't compete.
Because when you get the second squad, having this conversation, the second squad for Golden State looks like it can start for at least 17 in the league right now. I don't care about New Orleans or Utah or any of those other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Second squad with Livingston, Swaggy P, you know what I'm saying? He has a reason to play now.
Mm-hmm.
Iguodala, Chancey. Then you got JaVale McGee, who his energy was downplayed, you know what I'm saying, last playoffs. A lot of times he came in the game, his 6 minutes looked like 13 minutes.
Are you talking about JaVale McGee?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, cut the shit, Herb.
I'm just telling you. We saw a championship last season.
Cut the shit.
KD was my MVP.
KD could be your MVP, but their bench isn't like out of this world great.
Oh my God.
Their bench is out of this world great. What does Sean Livingston average? 9?
It doesn't matter in the scale of things. Handling the game when you got 3 superstars. Any other time they can put KD on that second squad, you know, they have. So
can OKC not switch their lineup around and put somebody on a bench?
Who's playing D? Man, don't act like Melo is just gonna have this.
No, Melo's not gonna be a lead defender. Is Paul George a defender to you?
He is.
Okay, so who's the defender on the Warriors?
Iguodala. Any guard.
Iguodala's old as shit. He's not stopping Paul George. He's not stopping Melo.
He's not playing. How many minutes is he playing? And he's bothering players.
Correct. But you still think he's the same Andre?
I just don't think that the OKC trade looks good for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, RIP to the Knicks in that trade, but they got rid of some dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you know, I don't see that as making them more competitive. I don't see it making them better than the Rockets.
What? Are you drunk?
I don't see it.
Who on the Rockets are gonna stop? First of all, who on the Rockets is gonna stop Russell?
Who's gonna play all those the lineups that you're telling me with OKC are unproven. We still talk about times where, you know, we don't know what injuries come into play, usage on the ball.
Chris Paul is one of the most injury-prone players in the league.
Who?
Chris Paul.
Exactly. But it doesn't take that long to get to the second round. I'm just telling you.
Listen, I think you're underestimating how well. I think you're underestimating how well OKC can work.
Okay.
I think you're underestimating it because I think you're underestimating the ability of Paul George to be a superstar in this kind of situation. I'll take him over Klay Thompson immediately.
Well, I want to see Olympic, Melo, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook if I see it.
If you get the highest peak out of them, they can compete with Golden State.
How likely is that?
I think it's likely because I think you can get a wash I think you could get a wash statistically between Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. I think you can get a wash between Steph Curry and Russell Westbrook, and I think that George can outplay. I think George can outplay Klay Thompson. The issue I have is who's going to fill in the points and the brackets between what Draymond does for them. That's the key.
Right.
That's the only part. But before I get you out of here, you know I'm not going to let you go without your Laker decisions out here. How y'all looking?
I'm loving it.
Are you? What do you love? Please tell me.
The dynamic of our lineup,
right,
as far as skill on the floor, you know, I expect to be able to compete. But looking forward, you know, the only contract I'm worried about is Lou Alting. You know, it's just that's distressing. But everything else on the horizon, whatever we do moving forward, like, you know, the conversation we had about Brandon Ingram, I think we're going to see that.
Brandon's a star.
I'm excited to see that.
Brandon's a star for you guys. He's a superstar. Lonzo is an all-star.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram is a superstar. Me, you had that conversation already. I don't know about your homeboy Lonzo, but, I mean, the other kid y'all picked up, that was the rookie that was balling in Summer League. I like his play. Kuzma, yeah. I like his play. I still don't like Julius Randle. He's still Zach Randolph with the ability to jump to me and not as tough. But listen, I'm not against you guys. I just don't like the Lonzo thing. I think you guys could have got a better player. But you guys would be okay.
I don't know if we needed what kind of player you think we needed. We need somebody to distribute the ball. We need somebody who understands that mind frame. You gotta dish it, man. You gotta get it up.
I cannot wait to call your phone in the middle of the year when Lonzo should be out there dominating shit, being a superstar, he out here passing. I can't wait.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. All the doubters, everybody. Gotta get you Triple B gear, bro. I'm telling you.
I will not. I refuse to get anything Triple B. I won't even watch the damn show on YouTube.
Let's go.
No, Triple B's nothing. You know me well enough to know I will have nothing on Triple B. And it's bad that I'm doing it out of Los Angeles, California. I will have on nothing Triple B. He's terrible. But I appreciate you calling, bro. I hate you.
Oh, yeah, man. We ready.
All right, we see you this season.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. No. I have no faith in Lonzo, just in case you know. And that calls proof to you guys. I've never had that faith. We've had this conversation when he was in college. Interesting. I do want to say the Golden State Warriors did pick up a sneaky pick, and their sneaky pick is Michael Benajay. I don't know if he's going to make the team, but Michael Benajay is pretty good. Can play some point guard, 6'7" or so. Moves the ball very well. Does nothing like spectacularly great, but does a little bit of everything. So I don't know, man. He might be this, like an improved player of the year candidate. I'm not saying that he'd win it, but as a candidate, he's pretty solid. He could be pretty solid for them. That's a quiet pickup. Let me see who else. Oh, Spurs fans. Let me talk to you Spurs fans right quick. And all you Spurs supporters, y'all drunk. Y'all drunk as hell. Y'all on some good drugs. If y'all think the Spurs are going to the finals, well, first of all, if you think they get into the Western Conference Finals, you drunk. But if you think they get into the finals, you're even more drunk. They're finished. Nothing but respect for Greg Popovich. Nothing but respect for Tony Parker and Ginobili. And of course, I got to respect Kawhi Leonard. Best two-way player in the game right now. They're not going to the finals. They're not going to the Western Conference Finals. They're not. Depending on who they get in the first round, their ass might get put out then. They're not. They've been done since Tim Duncan. Before Tim Duncan left, they was pretty much finished. After Chris Paul finished them out in that Game 7, they've been done since. But you guys have to stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, I don't know what you guys see in these groups. I don't know what you guys think you're seeing. I don't know. But you're drunk. And you're out of your goddamn mind if you think the Spurs are going to the finals. Hell, even the Western Conference Finals. They're just not talented enough. They got some players. They got a system. Greg is good. Not that damn good. Sorry. It's not going to happen, Spurs fans. Let it go. When the second you start talking about the Spurs going to the Western Conference Finals or the Finals, name their team and then name their competition, and you tell me how many positions can they absolutely say that's a win for the San Antonio Spurs? It's not a lot. Tony Parker's like 35 and like 50 in age. Manu Ginobili is falling apart. Paul Gasol is getting up there in age, and LaMarcus Aldridge been trash. He was trash in Portland, really. Y'all just didn't want to accept it, but whatever. He's a big-ass softy. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know why you guys think this, but you'd better stop it. Just let it go. Let it go. I get the respect you guys have for Greg Popovich. I get it. I get it. But, bro, just talent-wise, they are... They are slightly depleted people. Like, I don't know what it is you guys see in these guys, but you guys are gonna be sad and you guys are gonna be disappointed. My bad. I just don't see it. I just had a text and they said I'm disrespectful to Cleveland. Cleveland is better than I think. No, I think Cleveland is pretty damn good, actually. I think Cleveland needs to survive health-wise. If they can survive health-wise and they can limit D. Rose's minutes and D. Wade's minutes, and they can play those two, give those 2 days, like those two guys like 2 days rest, so they play like every other game apiece so that they're rejuvenated and their body is in tip-top shape. And they can get them all the way to the playoffs nice and healthy and comfortable. I don't knock that they could be good. I don't think they can keep up with Golden State scoring wise. I think Derrick Rose's jump shot's terrible. I think who else do I think is terrible? I think Jose Calderon can't keep up defensively. Y'all know how I feel about Jay Crowder. Isaiah Thomas can score, but then can Isaiah Thomas defend and stop them from scoring or make the good defensive plays when needed? I don't know. Cleveland is a real iffy squad. You're gonna have to pay attention to them. I hear a lot of people talking about Boogie coming over to the Cavs. That's a hell of a pipe dream. What the fuck are they going to give up? Unless they're giving up that draft pick, I wouldn't take shit, New Orleans. I wouldn't take a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Unless they're giving up that draft pick, because they have nothing to offer you. Zero. They have nothing to offer you. What are they going to give you? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, guys. For real, don't be stupid. I think the Bucks are sneaky. I think everybody should be careful and watch the Bucks this year, man. Barring some real health injuries, and hopefully Jabari is pretty, damn healthy and can play. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to make some noise. I want to say they've made the playoffs twice of the last 4 years. They've made the playoffs twice in the last 4 years. They're getting bigger. They're getting stronger. They're getting older. They're getting more accustomed to the NBA game as, the young guys develop into who they're going to be. Don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on these Bucks. They done been in some playoff matchups. They done been in some tough matchups. They're starting to get that battle-tested feel. I think that could be your surprise in the East. Like, I'd put them over Boston. Talent-wise, yeah. I'd put them over Boston. I got some vets over there. Solid youth. And then Cleveland-wise, it's up to Giannis. If Giannis ready to be a superstar and he take that LeBron and him matchup serious, they can compete. Jabari and Chris Middleton and I believe Greg Monroe's still there. I don't think they traded him. Thon Maker is going to get stronger. He's in another year of his career. Malcolm Brogdon, Rookie of the Year. He can do some things as well. I cannot remember the kid that they drafted. I want to say he came from Louisville, maybe last year. Delly is still there. Chris Middleton, Greg Monroe, John Henson is a solid backup power forward center. Tony Snell is out there, plays defense, can stretch the floor. Teletovic can knock down some threes. Rashad Vaughn is who I was talking about. I believe he went to UNLV. Rashad Vaughn is out there. He can ball. I seen Gary Payton out there in the workout time. I'm not sure if he signed to the team or just a training camp thing, but he could play defense for sure when he was in college, and he was a solid point guard. That helps them. DJ Wilson, quiet as kept. That was a big rookie draft right there. Quiet as kept. DJ Wilson can play, y'all. He's long. He's lengthy. He can play. He can score. He can defend. He can pass. They're not paying attention to that, but he's there. Deshaun Williams is over there on the bench. Bronson Coning. Y'all remember him from Wisconsin. We know the boy can knock down a shot. He's made some big shots in college. Pay attention, y'all. Sterling Brown. James Young is on the Milwaukee Bucks. Listen, I had faith in James Young, man. He was a little J.R. Smithish to me. I thought he could get it together. But depending on if he makes that team and in the years he's had with the Celtics and his development in different leagues, he could ball. Gerald Green is over there. We know Gerald has developed over the years. He can ball. I'm seeing Kendall Marshall on this roster thing. I haven't seen Kendall Marshall in years. But if Kendall Marshall out there playing backup point guard, again, another passer, another guy who can move the ball, score a little bit. Jason Terry's over there. That's some veteran love over there. Milwaukee got a young team, man. They got a young, growing, developing team. Some battle-tested guys over there. Some playoff experience. A great coach. Don't be surprised that they pop up out there, man. Do not be surprised if they pop up there. We down to about our last 5-10 minutes or so, y'all. So as we get down to the end of the show, I just want to say that it's going to be a hell of an NBA season, and that we must keep the pressure on our quote-unquote superstars that claim they didn't have enough help or they didn't have enough. Like this OKC thing, this can't just be a regular season. Oh, they'll develop. No. We've seen Paul George. He's battle-tested. He's young. He's prime. He can't be no older than 28. Russell can't be no older than 28. This is their prime. This is the point of their career where they are supposed to take off, plateau. We're waiting, Melo. Best you've ever had. I've always gave Melo the excuse that he was robbed of Rookie of the Year, and he's never played with the type of talent he needs to be able to be a winner. Like I told everybody, if you put Melo in that situation where KD was up 3-1 against the Warriors, he wouldn't have had a problem getting one game. It's time. I've always said you put Melo in a position that KD was in with James Harden and Ibaka and Russell, he would have got it done. It's time. Said you put him in Braun's situation, it's time. So, it's time, everybody. It's time to see him show up and do what he has to do. Watch out for this LA thing again. This Jerry West Magic Johnson thing. This is a big one. This is. They're gonna be fighting for some players out here. Watch, pay attention, y'all. Trade deadlines and how things work behind the scenes. Football season is coming up. Before I get out of here, we're gonna run down the football schedule. Let's see if my predictions is right. Let's do that. We're gonna start that run right now. Giants, get it the fuck together. You guys are 0-3. Snap out of it. I don't know what you guys are doing, but get it together. Snap the hell out of it immediately, quickly, in a hurry, expeditiously. I don't know how many different ways to say hurry the fuck up. Bears, Packers will win. Saints, Dolphins. I'll go Dolphins because the Saints have no defense. Falcons, Bills. Of course, the Falcons will beat the shit out of the Bills. Steelers, Ravens. I'll go Steelers. Even though the Ravens got the ass whooped, so they should come out with some energy. Who cares about their energy? Bengals, Browns. Oh, shit. They're both 0-3. Sheesh. I'm going with the Browns since they're both 0-3. The Bengals are screwed up for themselves because they can't do shit correct. Rams, Cowboys. I'm going to be respectful and say Cowboys, though the Rams might fuck around and beat the Cowboys because they can run the ball, and Cowboys still don't got no fucking secondary. So, Sammy Watkins, that is your game to show up. Wake up. Get busy. Titans versus Texans. I'm going to take Texans. Shout out to that boy, Deshaun Watson. You are appreciated, my guy. Love the way you balling. Vikings, Lions. I'm going to go Vikings just because the Lions is losers. Panthers, Patriots. Of course, we're going to take the Patriots. But that is Cam versus Tom Brady. And they share the same brand together. Let's see what Cam do. Absolutely nothing. But let's see what he does. Jets, Jaguars. I'll take the Jags just because the Jets ain't shit. Cardinals, 49ers. Y'all can't screw this up, Arizona, but y'all fuck around and lose to the 49ers, but I'm going to go Arizona. Eagles, Chargers. The Chargers fucking suck. I've been telling people for years, Phillip Rivers could be as good a quarterback you want him to be. He's still a loser. So I'm going Eagles. Bucks, Giants. Jesus Christ, get it the hell together, Giants. But I am going Giants, of course, even though I love you, Jameis. Broncos, Raiders. I'm taking the Broncos. Seahawks, Colts. I'm taking the Seahawks, but fuck around and the Colts beat them too. And Redskins, Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs just because the Redskins aren't as good as they looked last week. They just played the Raiders, who aren't good at all. That being said, y'all, episode 4 of Another Chappelle Show is coming to a close. I appreciate everybody listening. Comment, like, share. Let me know. I'll be back next week, and we'll definitely reconvene with this conversation, and the hotline will be open again. All right? Appreciate y'all. Good night.